One of the unique things that's happened in the McCall-Donnelly School District is teachers started going out and looking at what they needed to do to change in Common Core. At the same time, the technology was coming in, and so it was very natural for us to say, okay, 21st century learning and integrating the technology as we develop our Common Core lessons are a perfect match to do at the same time. So I think that as you talk to the teachers and talk to the principals in the district, you'll see that they're doing an excellent job of integrating both of those as they move forward in the transition.
So the technology that we have in place in our school is allowing our students not only to understand and learn a new concept, but then to be able to verbalize their learning, which makes for stronger understanding.
The technology has helped in the general education classroom as well as in special education, because students who are using an iPod or an iPad to communicate can work better with their general education teacher. They can get photos or information and communication back and forth with everyone they're working with.
We have found that our students are very comfortable using the new technology, for example, the iPad, tablets, and so we teach our third graders how to use certain applications on those tablets, and then they are in turn teaching our kindergarten children how to use the same tools and devices. Often you'll see kindergarten children holding an iPad with a third grader right next to them, sitting on the floor, sitting at a desk, and kind of coaching them as to how to use the tool.
Implementing Common Core and technology, it depends on the teacher, depends on the content area and things like that, but we've seen a good push early on. We've seen some good efforts. We have a long way to go, but with the technology and continued professional development that the district's providing our staff, we feel good about it, and everyone's on board, and we feel it's going to take some time, but it's going to be successful.
So with the use of the new technology, our students are definitely highly engaged, but it takes the classroom teacher to lead them in the right direction. So it's not just students turn loose with iPads, it's students sitting down with purposeful direct instruction. If I can get into a classroom, be there for 30 minutes and leave, and no one knows that I was there, it's a perfect lesson.
Using technology for the Common Core standards, I think, is practically a must. I think using technology will allow us to teach those new standards in a hands-on way and make those harder standards a little bit easier for them to comprehend.
I think that no one in our district is looking at technology as the magic bullet for increasing student achievement. Where the student achievement really comes from is quality teachers doing quality lessons with students that are highly engaged. We're looking at the technology as the tool for delivery. Not only that, but it does seem to engage the students at a higher level. They seem to be enthused about using that technology.
I think that technology, this sort of iPads and that sort of technology really helps kids.
One of the most exciting things about Common Core for me is that Idaho is not the only state looking at this. This is 47 states and some territories that are implementing Common Core standards, and about half of those states are within the Smarter Balance Consortium. So our opportunity to benchmark off of best practices just increased 20 times. I mean, we are now looking for best examples across the country. If I type in a Common Core standard in a Google search, I actually get lesson plans and YouTube videos from everywhere. And so suddenly, as long as we start looking outside of ourselves and looking for the best example anywhere, I think that there are huge possibilities. And some of those great examples are here in Idaho.